Top of the morning to you guys. Absolutely gorgeous out here this morning. I'm up here at the Catfish pond and I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. I've got shadows all over my face. Apologize about that. Um, it's chilly out. It's 35 degrees out here this morning in North Carolina, and we're just going to get you a beautiful look at the pond. I've got the fish trained to come up. As soon as I pulled up, fish started jumping out of the water. Let's turn the camera around so you guys can see. And I've got to get the sleep out of my eyes. Welcome to Cows and Coffee podcast this morning. Grab your coffee. Take you a slug and let's go around the farm and have some fun, guys. Last night, I'll give you a little nature talk. Last night in the front yard, we had two huge bucks. One was a 12-pointer and one was a 10-pointer. Monster bucks for what we have around here. So haven't hunted here in about 4 years, and might be time to go hunting. I don't know. Sure would like to pass those genetics on to the next round of young deer, though. So anyway, this is a catfish pond. See the steam rising off the water. We're going to go ahead and wrap on our bucket a little bit and see if we can get the fishies in. Fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy. Fishy, fishies. Most of the time they'll show up right here. Come on, fishies. I'm taking care of a sick Miss Stony Ridge. She's been sick for a day or so. She got her flu shot and it made her feel kind of rotten. Fishy, fishies. We're going to go ahead and throw some feed out here. This is just commercial fish feed. And hopefully they come on up this morning. I haven't seen them in a couple days. Typically when we come fairly early in the morning like this, we'll get fish up here. Late in the evening and early in the morning is when they really like to show up. There were fish all over the top of the water, and they've been over next to this rock right over here lately. I'm not too sure, guys, that we don't have a problem in this pond. That problem would be an otter. I hope we don't have an otter in here, but I heard some noises this morning when I pulled up here and saw a little scuffling over in the bushes over there. So I'm not real sure that the fish aren't scared because there's an otter that's made its way up the creek. So let's hope not. Because an otter would be cute, but we sure don't want our fish to be depopulated. If you don't know, otters will get into your water, into your ponds, and they will decimate the fish population in a couple days. I don't know where they are. Let's give them a little wrap on the bucket here. See what we get. Fishies! I don't know if my fish call is working this morning. So you guys know, a bag of fish feed's about 17 bucks, and one bag is 50 pounds. It'll last me, if I come out and throw 2 scoops a day, it'll last me for a month almost. So just good enough to get the fish up. It may be that the weather's getting too cold and the fish just don't seem to care too much. You see the steam really rolling off the pond right now. Just means that the water temperature in the pond is warmer than the air temperature. Oh, we got to have at least one fish come up before we go. This is like watching paint dry. I can see them moving over in here. What that tells me is that this pond just has a lot of good food for those channel catfish. Like I said, this morning, there were a few out there just as I pulled up. Kind of disappointing. We've been let down by the fish a few times here. Morning, Tammy. Morning, Robert. Dr. Liz. Denise. Can climate change cause them not to want to come to the surface? I don't know. Is climate change, the climate changing or climate change? I think climate changing, being that it's cold outside. Yeah, that could. They can sense barometric pressure. They're right over in these bushes right here. I can see them moving. I don't know. As soon as we pull off, the fish will come up to the top. That'd be pretty funny. So let's just talk a little bit about, while we wait for the fish here, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on right now. I would say business climates have changed. Let's talk about that. So the mega shop is down here. We'll ride right by the mega shop on the way to go move the cows. I cannot get power to my building, and the building has been up since, I guess, late July, June, late June maybe. I can't get power to my building because the power company doesn't have any transformers. How on earth does this happen? What in the world is going on? And they said, most of those transformers aren't American made. They come from overseas. So when are we going to get back to being self-sufficient? I don't know. Yep. Philip the Wise says, pressure changes, weather activity will change fish activity. It will. Typically, I'll come up here in the mornings. All summer long, I've been able to come up here in the mornings and feed the fish, but I haven't had any lately. So you guys are talking about climate change. Climate change is one of those taboo subjects. It's like politics. You don't hardly talk about it on social media. We all know, and we've all noticed our climate changing. And if you haven't noticed it, go outside. We've all noticed that our climate has changed. Does that mean that there's constant change in our climate? And I think there are misconceptions that cows are causing this to happen. I've been reading a lot of books about cattle and how they're beneficial and how they actually sequester carbon from the air and put it back into the soil where it belongs. So I don't know, that's a taboo subject to get to talk about here on social media. But we do know that our climate on planet Earth is ever changing. It's ever evolving. It's ever in motion. If there's anything for certain about today, is that there will be a change tomorrow. So that's it. So Mark Rush, we're not going to get into too much political chatter about what's going on in our country with our El Presidente and all that stuff. We're not going to get into that. But the climate has been changing for thousands of years. We all know that burning fossil fuels is. If you go, we wouldn't stand over top of a flame that's burning fossil fuels and breathe that air. So we all know, just like you wouldn't stand right behind the Kubota and breathe the air that comes out the back of the muffler. We all know that that's not the cleanest and purest air. So we just all have to kind of pitch in and do our best to help out with it. So Josh, you're talking about weather, not climate change. Jesus, I've usually loved this live feed. Well, if you don't like it, man, I don't know what to tell you. Weather is climate, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, as I was just saying, Trudy, that we all have our job to do. So I recycle. I take care of the things that I try to take care of. If I could go electric on the side-by-side here, I definitely would. However, there's an issue of battery disposal, battery storage, maintenance, all that stuff too. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. All I know is that I've got these cows out here. These cows are sequestering carbon back to the soil. So I hopefully am doing my part, right? I thought for climate change, it would be the tilted Earth axis. Yeah. A Ritterbit will do in the house. Good morning. Like I said, this is why we don't talk about it, because people get all their feelings hurt or they get upset. Like Trudy got upset right there. Trudy, I hope you're still in here. And it's not to pick on you at all, but we're just having a conversation, okay? We don't have to be mean to one another. All right. So let's hop on the Kubota here and we're going to drive on over, check on the cows. Like I said, can't get power to the mega shop. It's upsetting. It's a pain. Can't get materials to do it. The catfish did not come up this morning, I guess because the weather's so chilly. I don't know. It's pretty odd. We're going to keep an eye out and make sure that we don't have an otter problem in the pond. It could be why the catfish are hiding, but we shall see, right? Yeah, I don't understand how discussing anything to do with our climate and the obvious changes that are occurring all the time, all over the world. I don't see how that is a political chat. Good, Trudy. I'm glad you're not upset. They are two different things and will always be cyclical. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I want to whip the camera around so you guys can see as we drive out. We're going to drive on by the house, the chicken coop and all that stuff, and by the mega shop. And you'll see a little Toyota pickup here in just a minute too. Somehow I failed to charge my phone last night. I've got 20% battery, so this is going to be one of them half-hour live streams, which is good. Morning, Don. Morning, Philip. Blaine. All right. Yeah, guys, tell me where you're at in the country and what's your temperature like this morning, or what country you're in. We'll be processing chickens at my neighbor's house today. For the third and final time. My neighbor and good friend Tony is starting his own farm operation, and he needed a little help processing his chickens, so we're heading over there. Me and Dad will be helping him out about 10 o'clock this morning. Got a ladder right there because I had to get the kitty cat out of a tree. How are you insulating the mega shop? It's already insulated. That comes with the package. It has R13 in the walls and R19, I do believe, in the ceiling. Here's the unicorn. Will I be showing it? What will I be showing what? 63 outside. What? New York, it's 42. Something's wrong here, guys. It's warmer in New York than it is in North Carolina. Scrap yards take bigger batteries. Yeah, you can take your batteries and have them recycled. 50 degrees this morning in Ohio. Power wheel size batteries and up. Right on. The catfish are on a union break. That's funny. Gonna get up to 70. It's gonna be about 70 here. Colin in Japan. Man. Awesome, Colin. What's the weather like over there? In Statesville, 62 in Cali. California's so big, it's hard to know what the weather's going to be. From the Sierras all the way to the coast. Cheers, guys! Grab your coffee. SoCal. All right. Been to Southern California, not somewhere that I feel like I could live. It's a little just too darn populated for me. North Fort Myers, Florida, 29 degrees in Wisconsin. We're getting ready to get a cold snap here pretty soon. Critter Bet will do says, had snow yesterday, 33. Wow. I forget where you're at, Mr. Ritterbit. I know we're going to see each other next week. Cows are already patiently waiting for me. Oh, right here. Morning, girls and boys. You guys are patiently waiting for me, huh? So, guys, if you just tuned in, Mrs. Stony Ridge or Miss Stony Ridge has been under the weather. I've been kind of looking after her a little bit, trying to take care of her. Hopefully she starts feeling a little better. She got her flu shot a couple days ago, and I don't care what anybody says. I I have not felt good from the flu shot in the past, and I totally believe that you should take 2 Tylenol prior to taking your flu shot. That's not medical advice. That's just what I do. All right. Over we go. Pretty morning. Look at this. The leaves are starting to change. Didn't get a lot of color this year. We just got a little bit of leaf change, and then it started falling off. Cheers. Last slug of coffee before we go up and move these critters. Oh, there we go. Still got one more cup to drink when I get in the office this morning. Look, number 213, you had a mushroom in your mouth. I saw you eating that puffball. How was that mushroom there? I'm going to make you my newest pet, okay? Yeah. Okay, girls. You can see the difference, guys. What a huge difference. This is what they've been grazing. They haven't been out here yet. So let's step on over the fence. There's no power on the fence. I forgot to turn it on last night, and the cows still respect the fence. We had a young calf, young steer, step in. Look out, guys. Step on something. I think it was a nail, and he had quite a limp. So we're kind of keeping an eye on him real quick. Looks like we got some butt fertilizer coming out there. Good morning, Mona. All right. And the cows are starting to get a little bit woolly. Hey, Blackjack. This is Blackjack. Morning. And there's Sweetie. Hey, Sweetie. How you doing? You getting warmed up this morning? The sun? Huh? Yeah. You gonna be nice to me this morning? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let's see if she'll let me rub all the way down her side. There you go. All right. Tammy's here. Morning, Tammy. Morning, guys. Woolly Bully's right here. And Susie. I wonder if Susie will let me pet her again. Hey, Susie girl. You be my friend again? At some point, we got to be friends again. Yeah. There you go. Now, Susie hasn't let me touch her in a long time. Good girl. Yeah. She used to love to be rubbed right here. There you go. I'm sorry. I hurt your feelings one day, and you wouldn't let me rub on you. Now you will again. Thank you for being my friend again. Good girl. Good girl. All right. That's good. All right. So as we move the animals, we're looking for a limp. And Woolly Bully's got a little something on his mind. Yeah. Okay. So let's go on over here and get these girls moved. Woo! Come on. Come on, girl. Dad calling. Lost you there for a second. Dad called. He'll probably call me again in about 2 seconds. He's supposed to be here in about 20 minutes. Let me turn my ringer off. Hopefully turn my ringer off. It's going to be a little earthquake, guys, for a second. Hang tight. There we go. Oh, I killed my gimbal. There we go. Come on, girls. Let's do it. Let's do it, girls. Okay, so the cows are gonna go. They have not been over here yet, and I think I'm just gonna put them right into this little section right here. Okay, ladies. All right, let's do it. Come on through. Come on. Okay. Come on, girls. Woo! Come on. We got some vocal animals this morning, don't we, guys? Yep, Chris, I think Susie's forgiven me. Come on. I was on a timeout for a couple of weeks, I guess, with old Susie. Come on, girls. Come on. There we go. So I think the young steer that had the sore foot, my thought is either he got a stick, a twig, or a nail stuck between his toes. Hopefully it's not a nail. I will say that I've found a lot of trash dumped in the pastures out here. Quite discouraging. Come on. There we go. I think we're going to have to just stand here until they decide they're going to move. There we go. Come on, girls. A little bit stubborn this morning. Come on. I think we're going to have to walk all the way up through the middle of the cows, make ourselves a cow, and then come back here. Sometimes we just sit tight and we're patient and everything works out. But come on, Mona. You hear Mona moaning? Yep, thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's just a little under the weather. It's not bad, but she doesn't feel too hot, so. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. I just needed one or two to start moving. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's walk through the middle of them. Let's see if we can find our steer, our young steer with the foot that's hurt, I think, is this fella back here. Yeah, I think that's him. Okay, guys, you're doing a great job of following me now. So come on, let's go. Woo! Woo! Come on. Come on. Woo! Woo! Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Woo! Come on. Come on, girls. You see them following me. But for some reason, everybody's not following. Let's see if I get over here. You see the steam coming off the cows. Come on, girls. It's always the morning that you're in a big hurry. Are you going live with the chickens? I don't know yet. Being that I only have 20% life on my phone here, I don't think I will. There's some rules that I have to play by when it comes to processing chickens or butchering or anything like that. And it's hard to play by those rules when you're live. I think they're going to come on. Good gracious. There we go. We got a couple more making their way. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to sneak in behind them here. I'm going to give them a little push. Okay. So you're not going to be able to go that way. You got to go this way. You got to go back the other way, okay? That's Sweetie's mom. Hey, big Sweetie. You haven't let me rub you in like Man, you guys are missing some love, huh? Okay, let's turn around. Come on, let's turn around. Come on, guys. It's time to herd. It's time to herd them up. Herd the turds. It's time to herd the big black turds. Let's go, kids. There you go. There you go. Good girls. Woo! Good girls. And boys. Woo! I don't know if they're gonna move today, guys. This is one I haven't seen this yet. This will make life a little stressful for us on the farm. So this is the little fellow that had the limp. It was on his right front hoof. I can see he doesn't have any weight really on it currently. How you feeling, bud? Still limping? Yeah, he's still got a... It's just a certain way he walks on his foot. So we got to keep an eye on him. He's not limping right there, but if he takes off real fast, then he kind of limps. Okay. Let's put a little pressure on these guys and see if we can get them going in the right direction. All right, go ahead, girls. Girls and boys, everybody through. Let's go. There we go. Everybody through. Everybody through the gate. Going through the gate. Go on 18. Through the gate. There you go. Now we're talking. Go ahead, 38. Oh. Frustrating cow herd day. There you go, kids. All right. The food was so good here, you guys just didn't want to move? Go ahead now. I'm playing cattle dog this morning. I guess I'm the cattle dog. 18, stop being a knucklehead and going through there. There you go. Okay, that's more of them. Let's try again. Tammy's supposed to be helping me here. Yeah. We might have to rethink how we're going to get these cows down here into the new pasture. As much as I don't want to encourage a cow to jump the fence, I am going to drop the fence wire just a little bit. I don't know if you just saw that, but we're actually gonna encourage them to go over. And this little youngster right here will probably step right over. See how they look at that fence wire? There you go, little buddy. Go head over. There he goes. Okay, you got to go over. You got to go over, little girl. Okay? You got to go over. You just want to be loved on? Okay, you got to go over. All right, kids. 204. Just go over the fence. There you go. Go head on over. Good God, what a pile of poop. You guys would stop in a big pile of poop. Go ahead. I'm hurting you. Can't you tell? I'm hurting you. There you go. Step over. I see you look at it. I see you looking at it. Come on, girls. Come on. Woo! Come on. Come on. Woo! Come on. It's easier to pull than it is to push. Come on. Here comes Tammy. Come on, Tammy. Come on. It's fresh grass. It's cool. Everybody's doing it. All the cool kids are... I don't know, guys. This might be one of those fail days. Like I said, I have students like that, just won't listen. Again, it's easier to pull than it is to push sometimes. Come on, girls. See, this is Sweetie's mom. Big Sweetie. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Fussy this morning. Well, we got four of these guys that don't want to come. Easy enough. Easy enough. Let's just, I see you drooling, number 24. That typically means you're hungry, doesn't it? Go ahead down there with your friends. There you go. See if we can get everybody together. These are animals. They're animals of a herd, so they want to go where the rest of the herd goes. All right, 204. If we can just get one adult cow to step over that fence, then we'll have it. Hey guys, this is not hug time. You guys are giving head hugs here. Come on. All right, come on. Let's see if we take them to the corner down here, if they'll just go through. Come on. Woo! Come on. Woo! Man, it's not working. That's how you know your cows are totally satisfied with their amount of food that they have. Okay, it's decision time, girl. It's decision time. Come on. Come on. Come on, girls. We'll try again. We're going to try to pull instead of push. They like to go to a corner. This is the corner down here. So let's open this corner and see what happens. Come on. See this youngster right here in the corner. As soon as I take the corner down, he's going to run and act like a fool. Cows can be the most frustrating critters, guys. Woo! And they all think they're going to get a treat when I call them. Okay, so all the ones in this pasture are going to go back into the old pasture. What do you think? Doesn't that sound about right? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on, girls. Come on. Well, we typically say low stress cattle handling. Yes, girls. All right, we're going to drop the fence. We're just going to walk, and we're just waiting for those four to come on through with Tammy. All right, that's one. Woo! Yep. What can you do other than this? We'll walk around this way and see if we can put a little pressure on them, push them to the corner. If I would have moved them directly across to the pasture adjacent to where they were, we wouldn't have this problem. So this is not a mistake on the part of the cow. It's a mistake on the part of the farmer right here. There you go. You're going that way, dude. You're not squaring off with me. You're not going to square off. All right, I'm not even going to try to push you. I'm just going to push 24. There you go. There you go, guys. You just follow Tammy. Follow Tammy. That's right. You too. All right, we're going to make a little shushing noise if she doesn't move. There she goes. Good girl. Challenges met. Good gracious. That was probably the most energy consuming move that we've had so far. All right, let's hook that back on. That's my own personal design there. Gosh, girls. I didn't anticipate having to wade through belly deep grass and get soaking wet. Right on. Okay, we got them moved. Let's go back here and latch the gate. See them all following me as if I'm going to take them somewhere else. Come on, girls. Let's escape again. Now we're out of that tall grass. I don't like walking in tall grass like that. Too many biting and stinging bugs. Okay, so we're headed back to the gate up here. Let's do that. And the girls will have about 2.5 acres today to gobble down. I've noticed they have trouble moving into parallel paddocks. Yep, instead of directly across. Yep, that's it. That's exactly what the issue was. So, exactly what the problem was. Okay. This wire is off again. I'll go ahead and pull our fence back tight. Just like so. Just giving it a tug. Make sure she's up. Hook it up right there. There we go. Good to go. All the way out. And that's it. Mona, there's nothing special anywhere for you here, okay? So the answer is the limping cow doing better. And I'd say yes. I'd say he's about 80% better. You can still tell his foot is tender wherever or whatever he stepped on. He's got his foot tender, you can still tell. But if he walks on it a certain way, it doesn't seem to bother him at all. That tells me there's a slight injury of some sort versus what they call foot rot. And foot rot is an infection that a cow will get in its foot. Again, these animals, the larger the animal, the more propensity for foot problems, okay? That's what I've noticed with these Black Angus. So what we may be doing in the future is raising a different breed, intermingling a different breed with these Black Angus to try and get a little more grass tolerant type smaller cow, okay? What's happened is over the years, people have selectively bred these cows to be huge, to be gigantic. And what we're finding is gigantic cows are not the best for the land, okay? So what we're trying to do here is breed them down to a manageable size, between 900 and 1,100 pounds for a steer, and for a mama cow, 1,100, 1,200 pounds, something like that, instead of a big old 1,400 pound cow. So that's what we got going. Thank you, Don. Good job. Appreciate it, buddy. Steven, good morning. Troy Jones, good morning. Pound that like button. Yeah. So guys, any questions before I go this morning? I have 5% battery left now, and I've got to get this phone on charge. Got to call Dad back. He should be on his way. He's supposed to be here, at about 9:45. So got to get him called or he'll get upset because he's helping me. Have you tried Greg Judy's genetics? No, I can't afford Greg Judy's cows. So I have not tried any of Greg Judy's genetics. He is just a little bit out of reach. So he's out in Missouri. It's a 16-hour drive one way to Greg Judy's place. And to be honest with you, I don't have $10,000 to spend or $5,000 to spend on a bull right now, okay? We're not raising papers, we're raising cows. So at some point, we may mix in some different breeds to see what we can get and get our genetics just right. Did go to the butcher yesterday. Is going to be a video coming out pretty soon about how much beef I got from the butcher. Had a little trouble at the butcher's place, and we'll talk about that in a future video too. In fact, maybe tomorrow morning we'll discuss the issue that I had at the butcher shop yesterday. They messed up. They messed up the cow. So, but we sorted it all out. We got it together, and I learned a lot. So we'll talk about that in tomorrow's live stream. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday tomorrow, so I hope you'll join me tomorrow morning for our Cows and Coffee Sunday church live stream. This is our church, the Cow Church, right? Thanks, guys. You have a wonderful day. God bless. Have a safe day, and we'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that like button on the way out. If you're on Facebook, click that share. Share this to with your friends. Take care, guys. They're still up there mooing. Woo! Oh, they're not mooing now. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Woo!